Hi, welcome back to another video from Java for Beginners course from Course Labs. In this video, we are going to talk about some basic data types. If you remember, in the previous video, we have used a couple of data types such as string, int, boolean kind of data types. We can even use things like float, double, long, and a couple of other data types. Let's discuss some of them which we frequently use in our programs. The first one is string. Usually string is used to store data of type strings such as names like this, course, labs, it's a name, so we can usually store it in a string variable. So this is basically the name of the variable and this is the value that we are storing, and string is basically the type of data that we usually use to store this, to allocate some memory for this particular variable. Now int is usually used for storing numbers such as this, and boolean is basically to store true or false values, so we can make it something like this. So this is true, and floating values are basically stored using float data type. So let's say num, which is of type float, and let's save some 234.34. F basically represents that it's a floating number, right? This is the way we can use these data types to store data. Now typically when we use them, you don't really need to specify whether it is a string or whether it is an integer, whether it is a boolean value. We can simply access them using their variable name. So let me show you how to do that. So let's use a simple method, void display, and system.out.println. Let's display the name, and let's create a main method, public static void main, which is required for every program as an entry point. And to access this method, we should also create an object of type class. So mobile is the class name here, so we're going to create an object, and let's assign memory to this, new mobile, and let's call this method, which is display. Perfect. If everything goes fine, we should be able to see this particular course labs being printed here. Right, let's scroll up and run this program, and there you go. You can see this course labs has been printed. Now similarly, let's try to print the number, and let's run this program, and there you go. You can see this 234 is being printed here, and let's also print the value, which is of type boolean. We should see true being printed here. Perfect. And let's also display this number of type float. There you go. This is basically the way we can use these data types, though there are a couple of other data types that are available that can be used with Java programs. We are not going to go in depth into all of these data types since we are going to discuss this Java in the context of Android. Well, so that's all for this video. Hope you have enjoyed this. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.